Hi you guys, it's Jennifer and welcome back to Busy Being Jen. Today I'm here to talk about the first mini challenge for 2017, and that is going to be to keep a gratitude journal for the month of January. Now, if you're new to this whole thing of mini challenges, I did this in 2016 as well. The idea is that instead of making big sweeping New Year's resolutions that you try to keep for the whole year, instead you choose one thing for each month, something that's good for you to do, and you stick to it for that entire month. So I'm going to be having a different topic every single month, something that I'm going to be focusing on. I'm also going to be mentioning some other ideas in case one of the things that I'm planning to do doesn't suit you. Also, if you can think of some ideas that you would like me to share with people for mini challenge ideas, go ahead and post that in the comments in the space below. So I wanted to start by giving you some resources that you can check out to give you some ideas. But let me tell you first of all, just from my looking around on the internet, and there are lots of resources out there for keeping gratitude journals, but there have been studies about gratefulness and keeping gratitude journals. Some of the more simple benefits of being grateful or keeping a gratitude journal would be that people, well, you know, this is no surprise, people tend to be happier. They tend to get a better night's sleep. It has also been found in some studies that people who practice being grateful have fewer illnesses. So those are just a few of the reasons why this is a good thing. But I think any of us can think about it and realize that being grateful for things, feeling blessed by things rather than being negative or griping about things, that would be good for us. So anyway, I thought that this would be a great way to start off the new year. And so I have a journal that I'm going to start with. It's a journal that I have been writing in, but I'm just going to take some time to focus a section of it on just putting down the things that I'm grateful for each day. I looked up at some other resources, and I'm going to put a link in the space below over to a blog post on my blog, BusyBeingJen.com, and there will be resources. These resources will be listed over there. So I found a website called The Greater Good. It's out of Berkeley. Some of the suggestions that they gave on their website about keeping a gratitude journal is, one is they said that don't just go through the motions, don't just, get out your journal and just start whipping down every possible thing you can think of and not really putting thought into it. It's not going to have a whole lot of effect on you if you don't really take the time to think through those things for which you're really grateful. Also, it says to concentrate or focus on the depth of what you're writing down instead of the breadth. And so, if putting one thing down that is a really meaningful thing to you rather than listing a whole bunch of just, whatever kinds of things is going to be better to do. Also, it says to get personal. Instead of just, listing your favorite grocery store, or not necessarily that we would do that, but, think about those things that really matter to us, that are personal to us. Or, even though we may be grateful for the freedoms we have in our country, narrowing in a little bit more to things that are a little bit more personal in your life are probably better things to focus on. Also, one of the things that was suggested was focus on, instead of just all the things that you have, think about how life would be different if you didn't have something. So it could be a really simple something that you realize is a real blessing in your life, because your life would have a lot missing from it if that wasn't there. Also, savor the surprises. Look for those things that, like a beautiful sunset, or, just a cute image of something that warms your heart that you just didn't expect. And then also, the suggestion is to don't overdo it. It's kind of that whole go for depth rather than breadth. Instead of just listing 1,000 things, come up with some real quality things, just a few things each day. Okay, so I'm going to list that website for you in the blog post at BusyBeingJen.com, so you can check that out. But I also found another website called I Bloom, like a flower blooms, ibloom.co. well, I'll list it for you. Anyway, this is a Christian-based website. They even have like a little gratitude worship playlist they have there. They even have a Facebook group. It's 100 Days of Gratefulness. You have to click a button and ask to join the group. And they have, well, you know, not as many people as you might think in the group. It's 500 and something people who are in it. It's a women's gratefulness group. They also have a printable you can print out, which is, it's really pretty for one thing, but it's a gratefulness prayer. So anyway, in addition to that, they've got some other things on there, so I will also list that website as a resource. But really, if you just want to get some ideas or resources on having a gratitude journal, all you have to do is just Google gratitude journal or gratitude journal resources or gratitude journal ideas, and you will find a wealth of things. So I hope that by participating in this challenge starting January 1st that you will find some of those great benefits from looking at the positive things in your life. So how this goes now is that in January, toward the end of the month, I will come back and I will tell you how the month's challenge has been going for me, and then I will tell you about February's challenge, and then we keep going like that throughout the whole year. And I hope you will join me. So if you're planning to come along with me and join me for the Gratitude Journal Challenge, let me know by leaving a comment in the space below. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, hit that button. YouTube will let you know when I upload new videos, which is several times a week between here and my other channel, which is Little Green Farmhouse, and you'll see that linked in the space below as well. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.